Happy New Year. It's 2022. It's not snowing where I live here in Reno, so I figured I'd come out here and wish you guys Happy New Year. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing or just stumbling onto my channel and watching my videos. But either way, Happy New Year. We made it. We made it. So I'll keep this video relatively short. By the way, check out this view. Isn't this awesome? Let's take a second to just soak it in. So I live somewhere in this area in range of my e-bike over here that got me here. But yes, a lot of you guys know I moved from Vegas. I lived in Vegas for 12 years. It was crazy hot, 115 degrees in the summer, and my whole family wanted something cooler, so we moved up to northern Nevada to the Reno area, and I think we found a nice little spot. It's pretty nice. I love it. There's a pond there that's frozen over with a bunch of ducks walking on the ice. That's nice. More ponds, more ponds, more ponds, all the way back to the neighborhoods. Snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains, more snow-capped mountains. Those are more like hills. There's actually some BLM land out there where I can hear guys shooting. They're exercising their Second Amendment rights on New Year's Day out there in the snow shooting. That's awesome. When I get my four-wheel drive truck, I'll be out there too. And then of course more snow-capped mountains in the back over there. I'm surrounded by mountains out here. This is awesome. I love it. I wish it would snow a little bit more. It's starting to melt already out here in Reno. Reno doesn't get a whole lot of snow that sticks. You go up into the hills and the mountains like Truckee, they get like 17 feet of snow. We were there just yesterday on New Year's Eve. But yeah, this is nice, right? It's a nice view. And this is a nice e-bike here too, isn't it? My Aerial Rider Grizzly that I've modified a little bit. Love this thing. Electric moped. So just a quick update. Maybe a little look back on, well, not so much the world. You guys already know what happened in the world in 2021. But how about a little look back on what I did in 2021 and then a little bit of what we're going to do in 2022. So in 2021, for Christmas of 2021, I bought my wife an e-bike. Just out of the blue, I saw it at Walmart. It was a cheap $400 e-bike. Had no experience with e-bikes at all. But I was interested in e-bikes. I've always liked, you know, motorized vehicles. So I bought it for her for Christmas last year. Well, I didn't realize what I was getting myself into because that video and the review I did of that video went to like 600,000 views. So that kind of made me into an e-bike reviewer. I was like, well, there's something here. So I think we got to do e-bike videos because my viewers liked it or people liked it. I don't know. 2021 was a big year for e-bikes for me. And I think for the world in general, e-bikes just became a thing. So I'm going to do more for sure. If you don't like e-bikes, by the way, just click away and then don't worry, I'll have other stuff. Because I am going to a bunch of different shows in 2022. So I'll have all kinds of cool, interesting content. Matter of fact, check out this jacket I got. This is a Tiger Force Expedition jacket. This says Alaska here on the arm. And I love this jacket. I just got it yesterday. I took it up to the Sierra Nevadas and played around in the snow. And I love it, man. For only like 190 bucks, this thing is amazing. It's a budget parka, but I'll be doing reviews on stuff like this too. What else? Oh, for 2022, I'm going to the very first expo on my list in Las Vegas. Guess what it is? I'm going to SHOT Show. So some of you guys know this, but I started off my channel in 2006. I've been around a long time, just not doing it hardcore professionally. But yeah, I started off in 2006, and little by little, I think around 2009 or 10 is when I started really getting into the gun videos. And I pretty much started off as a gun reviewer and a SHOT Show kind of go-to kind of guy since I lived in Vegas and it's hosted in Vegas. So anyways, yeah, I started off my whole channel doing guns, like all kinds of gun videos, tons and tons of, like I'm talking like 800 gun videos. So I'm going to SHOT Show this month in 2022. It's going to be the week of, I think, the 15th or something like that. I'm going to go with a friend, and we're going to go to the media day, go shoot some guns. And then here's the cool thing. The same week of SHOT Show is the AIM Expo, which, again, some of you guys might know this, is the motorcycle and power sports trade show, also held in Las Vegas. And this time it's the same week as SHOT Show. So I got media tickets for SHOT Show and media tickets for the AIM Expo. So that's going to be a cool week for content. It's going to be a fun week of shooting guns and checking out motorcycles and ATVs and stuff like that. So side by side. So if you're into that kind of stuff, get ready for hopefully some cool video. That's in January. And then a few months later, I'll be going to, hopefully they're going to have the Overland Expo in May again, like they used to. And the big news is, I saw online that the Overland Expo is expanding to the Pacific Northwest. So all you guys that live out there in Washington and Oregon, Northern California, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, we all have a new expo in the thick green lush forests of the Pacific Northwest. So that's going to be exciting. Just fun in general, because it's camping in a forest, which is what everybody dreams of, right? So we'll see how that goes. I don't know when it's going down. I think it's sometime in the summer. And then, of course, you guys probably already saw my coverage of Overland Expo in Mountain West, which is right outside of Denver, just outside the Rocky Mountains, which is an awesome show. They just had their first one last year in 2021, and it was amazing. It was a lot of fun. I never make it to the East Coast one. It's just too far for me out here in the West. Maybe when I retire and I have more time, because you guys probably know this already. I work full-time. I got a day job, so I got to take vacation time to go to these shows. It's not like I'm retired or I do this full-time. I don't. So hopefully sometime, maybe in spring or summer, I'm going to go to Glacier, and that's going to be awesome. It's going to be a family trip. We're gonna glamp. I won't lie, we're gonna glamp. I'm buying a new Tundra, so we'll tow a travel trailer most likely, and then get a camping spot somewhere at an RV park, unhitch, and just leave that as our base camp, and unhitch the truck, and then use the truck to go explore the park, go hang out for 8 hours, and then come back to camp. So that's pretty much how we roll for that. I may or may not have some gear on the truck, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, speaking of truck, there's another thing for 2022 that I'll be doing. Is I put $500 down on the new Toyota Tundra, 2022 Toyota Tundra pickup truck. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna buckle down and get one. So that's exciting, because that's the new hotness, right? Some of you guys know this as well. I used to have the 2014 4x4, and I sold it for a whole bunch of money. This guy offered me a ridiculous amount of money for it, so I sold it, knowing that the new Tundra was coming out anyways. So yeah, hopefully it'll be here sometime this month. They said it'll be here in January, but with all the shipping delays and all this other crap that's going on, I probably won't get it till February. I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, there's a lot of controversy with the new Tundra. You know, it's a V6 now with twin turbos instead of a 5.7 liter V8, or even the 4.6 for that matter, V8. But I got over it. I accepted it, and I was like, you know what? It's Toyota. They'll do it right, hopefully. I used to work for Toyota. I used to build Toyota trucks in the 90s, so I'm kind of biased. I'm kind of a fanboy. So I'll cut them all kinds of breaks. But at the end of the day, it is a Toyota, and they resell well. So if I don't like it, I could always sell it, right? And I'm sure I'll get a pretty good chunk of my money back. A little bit about the truck too. It is expensive. It's like 50,000 bucks after taxes and everything. It's probably going to be closer to 60 maybe. I would not buy this truck. If I was just a regular Joe with a regular job, wife at home with 3 kids, I would not buy this truck. Absolutely not. It's just too expensive. It's too expensive. It's really kind of ridiculous. And I'm not even buying the platinum level trim. I'm just getting an SR5 4x4, and it's still going to be 50,000. That's crazy. I would not buy this truck. The only reason why I'm buying it is because I have a side business that pays for the truck. My day job, all that money goes to my wife and kids, the mortgage, our bills, utilities, and takes care of the family. Not a single penny of my day job goes to anything on YouTube. My YouTube side business will pay for the truck. So I'm at a point in my YouTube career, I guess you could say. Again, I've been doing this since 2006, where I'm making a little bit of money. Not much, definitely not enough to retire, but I'm making enough to where it can pay the monthly car note. So that's allowing me to buy this truck, for the record. Some companies will probably work with me, hopefully. I don't know. Some companies hopefully will send me some gear to review, and I can put it on the truck. They get advertising, I get some gear, and you guys get to learn pros and cons of the product. So we all benefit from it, right? So anyways, that's the plan though. That's really the whole plan with this truck, is to use it as like a platform to create content for you guys. And also too, I won't lie, I need a four-wheel drive truck to go to work, because I sometimes work in Carson City and it gets really cold up here, icy, snowy, cold. And my two-wheel drive Lexus just ain't gonna cut it. I have an ES350, which essentially is a Camry, and I really want a four-wheel drive vehicle. So it'd be a little bit safer for me to get to work when I got to go to Carson and it's bad weather. Also too, to go out into the country and go shoot and go camping, it's just nice to have four-wheel drive. And then of course the big one, if there's an emergency of some type. For example, the Sierras got dumped with record numbers of levels of snow, and people were stuck on the roads. They closed the highways and people had to either shelter in place or find a way around the roads to get home. And the only way you're going to do that is with a four-wheel drive vehicle. So I want a four-wheel drive vehicle for my family's safety as well. That's another big reason to go ahead and take the leap into buying this truck. So it's ticking off a lot of boxes. It'll be a business vehicle, it'll be a YouTube content creator, it'll be a platform for vehicle parts, and it'll be a work vehicle to get to work, and it will be a bug out vehicle. Oh, and also an adventure vehicle for the family to go camping. I'm sure some other things will pop up, but again, you never know what I film on this channel. You just never know what I'm going to film. All right guys, so on that note, there you go guys. It's 2022. Happy New Year. Many blessings to you. Hopefully everything works out for you even better in 2022. I bought some lottery tickets when I was up in Truckee, California at a gas station, so I think I'm gonna win $400 million. So I'm saying it right here on camera. I'm gonna win 400 million. It's a done deal. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys do well in 2022. Thanks a lot guys for watching. Take care.